Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to Genshin. And today is the 12th. Which means the new Archon Quest has come out. Should be able to get into the Golden House pretty easily, I would think. It's Monday.
It's your business here.
That's when most people do it, so figured this would be something we would match up to pretty quick. There we go. Kano is trying to enter the world. Lix is trying to enter. I just need one more.
State your business here.
I have no else, so you know.
It's nothing.
We're OP in this particular domain. Not even a question about it.
Toodaloo.
There it is, Kanji.
State your business here.
Kanji, I assume Kanji is entering the world. There. Kanji has entered the world. Somewhere? Out of there. They were probably right there the whole time, and I just completely missed them.
State your business here.
Just gotta wait for them to actually finish connecting and loading in. You can usually tell when they finish loading in because they usually start moving around.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy,
Go ahead
hilly
and get
churl.
everybody in here. There. Let everybody select their characters. Seems like a pretty good group for child.
Unity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
11th of the Fatui Harbingers. I bet you anything that we're gonna get, like, all of the Harbingers eventually as, like, weekly bosses. Also, I didn't realize that if you stay in this, like, part of the edge here, it doesn't start the encounter.
Steady as stone.
I still feel like there should be, like, a thing that you hit that then starts the encounter instead of it just being right here. But, whatever.
Good nature.
Break! Illusion unleashed. Seriously though, the wall deals so much damage. It's ridiculous.
I'll catch up.
Especially when I pop her ult. I really still want to get those shield artifacts. So that I can do the big damage, but
Don't waste my time. Someone
that'll come.
quit it. Someone needs assistance. Comes shadow. Time to go.
Challenge complete. Easy mode. Trounced. Tusk of Monoceraceli, Shadow of the Warrior, and then just some other random items that aren't really worthwhile, but I'm not surprised. They usually aren't. See if they want to do Wolf next. Well, one of them left, but that's alright. Usually, everybody's like, well, let's do Wolf after this. Nope, everybody's leaving. Okay. Everybody is leaving this time, which is fine. I think Kanji wanted to do their Wolf because they were level 90. Which means they're probably considerably higher on Wolf than I am. So, because my world level's been decreased and all, so. But that's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Since we're not in multiplayer, I don't feel like doing Wolf. So let's go do Storm Terror. And then at some point in the week, I'll just ensure that I get Wolf done. Probably pull Andrew and Mystic in and we'll do it, kind of thing. Did I get any of the things this week? I don't think I got any of the things this week from Child. I don't remember seeing any. I don't even remember where those are listed, actually. I think they're in the key items. No? I don't actually know. Because it should have the bow somewhere. I'm trying to remember where those are actually listed in here. I have 2 crowns of insight, which I don't remember buying a second one, but cool. This is obviously all just food items. Oh, here it is. Okay. So they're listed in this one, which is what I thought they were. I just didn't see it immediately. So, but yeah, they're in this one. Okay. I don't think I got, like, I mean, well, I didn't get anything from Child, so. Still not ready to do that level 80 Storm Terror. Not even close. Oh wait, I get to choose my, well, whatever. I'm already here. So I get to choose my party before I go in, but you know what? I'm already here. I'll choose my party now. I mean, there's a chance I might be able to do level 80 Storm Terror. Just because of, you know, like because Barbara's the only character that's not level 80 and she won't even be used. But I don't really think there's any point in doing the level 80 version. Like, level 80 doesn't give anything different other than giving the gemstones. Yeah, even the artifacts are the same. The Wanderer's Troop and the Gladiator's Finale. So, there's no real point to doing the level 80. I'm half tempted, honestly, to do the level 40. I feel like there might be a higher drop rate chance of these items on level 40 version. Since I don't need any of this stuff. I don't even know what the Dvalin's items are even used in. And I literally, I don't need the Wanderer's Troop, and I don't need the Gladiator's Finale. I feel like maybe there's a higher drop chance of these on the lower, just because there's less stuff. I'm just going to go ahead and do the level 40 version. Which, this is probably going to be stupidly easy in that case. Just because, again, I don't need anything that is in that level 70 version, so... That took it a moment. Oh, Huta's almost dead, I just realized. Oh, I usually use Zhang Ling, don't I?
I'll catch you.
Wow. Remember how I said this was probably going to be stupidly easy?
I'll catch up. Leave it all to me.
I didn't get one rotation. I was so excited. It looked like I was going to get one.
Someone needs assistance.
That would have been amazing if I could have gotten it. I would have if I had been able to get the shield off. I wonder if the cracks do percentage damage. Let's see. Oh my god, this is the... I can literally just stand here. Whack! Oh, nope. It was my shield that did so much damage that I knocked it out in one hit. That's great. I could have gotten that in one if I had had the shield. If I had realized that I could have knocked it out so quick, I wouldn't have even bothered with the shield. Really? I still didn't get the things, even in this version? Oh, I'll do this one, because there's less items that drop, which should mean there's a higher drop rate for those items. And then they, even with that, they still don't drop. I'm so, I'm so angry right now over that. That's, I understand that it's random, but considering what those are, it should be, guaranteed for you to get at least one every week. Even if it, because they've shown that they can do that, right? Where it's oh, hey, we can, go in and detect, yes, you've done this or you haven't. So, I have not done the Oceanid Rodea thing yet. I did the explorations, but I didn't fight Rodea. We'll go do that. I should have 2 fights with Rodea, actually, this time. Yeah, because I have 2 of the things. So. No, this stupid thing. Seemingly Oceanids cannot love others, for others will only drown in the embrace of pure waters. They disguise themselves as the dreams of young children and withdraw from the lives of all other people. Every day a child takes a stumbling step forward. Every day a stream flows into the sea. So one more and we'll have everything. have all of the informations. This might be a good chance to use the timestamps now that I think about it. Be like, yeah, if people want to come here specifically, you know, watching the VOD, like specifically, you know, come here for the Archon Quest in the VOD. It's like, hey, I can mark, you know, weeklies, Rodea. I don't know. If there's no timestamps in the video, then I didn't do it. Because I did figure out how to do it. It's actually really easy. You just put the timestamps in the description and the YouTube automatically does the whole thing for you. Which is cool.
Let's spark things up a little.
What? Where are you targeting? Lisa! Where are you targeting?
In the image of the wilderness.
I feel like our group is not very strong. That or, you know, my Lisa is very, very weak. I don't think Lisa has any electrocharge artifacts. So that's probably why. Or not electrocharge, but electro damage artifacts.
Come a little closer. Leave it all to me, as a dutiful maid would.
Oh, I see. Yeah, they target a specific person. And that person is the one that actually needs to do the thing. I get it now. I'm slowly figuring out this different version of the Oceanid. Everybody needs to go up! Frick. That one, everybody needed to go up.
I knew I should have.
Nope. I died right as the challenge ended. Am I gonna get revived? Sort of. No automatic revival, but yes. Chu has left the world. King Slime has left the world. Yeah, most people I think are only doing it once. Because most people aren't interested in using their resin on what is essentially just another blossom. So, which makes sense. Ah! Computer, stop clicking out. Sky over here is player 1. Oop, disconnected. Return to your own game. Alright. Oh, we got one more Heart of the Spring, so I gotta do this one more time. I don't know if there's like a thing for fighting her 5 times. You know, using all 5 Hearts of the Spring to fight her. But I mean, it's basically a free Blossom of Revelation, so I'm not going to complain. I just clicked on single player on accident. Let me try that again. And this time we will ensure to match. Co-op. Starting matching. I mean, if it's level 50, it's probably not that big of a deal. I don't know what its, like, normal level is. I'm gonna wait till we have 4 people, because it looks like people use... It looks like I have to start it. I think people usually just start it when there's people. Oh, no, never mind. Nope. It just automatically starts as soon as there's multiple people in here. Rip. Well, at least all these people get to get here right from the start. And I get to do this right from the start. It's the first time of joining that I've gotten a chance to do it at the beginning.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of change.
Ow! Somebody has Klee. Jugneil over there has a Klee, which is great. Oh, we got Benny and Jean, 2 healers. Oh, I need to get up. I'm the one being targeted. Holy crap! Klee! Oh my god, Klee! Deal 9,000 damage over there! It was, well, I shouldn't say it was Klee, because it could have been Klee or Bennett that was the one doing that. It could have been either one of them, because it was whoever, it was a pyro person doing that. Dealing the 9,000. That was insane.
Oh, wow. Where did that come from?
Wanted to try to let everybody get their drops. Also, I actually do need to fight the regular Oceanid, so we'll fight Medea of Locke. Regular Oceanid.
Pure water can take on many forms.
Which is hilarious that it's Medea. It's also the regular Oceanid.
The power of water is its ability to take.
She has a completely different model in the event version, though.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
Also, like, it would be really cool if they replaced this, like, version of the boss with the new one, but I doubt that's gonna happen.
Power of water.
Because this isn't the first time they've done this.
Any shape.
where they've done like, oh, the bosses have been like updated. Because they did it with the hypostasis too. Where they had pure hypostasises, which were different, but they were... After the event ended, you know, they didn't keep them around, so...
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Steady as stone.
I need some healing. Wow, not having freaking Lisa just annihilating these guys is actually really difficult.
When you lose your foothold.
Like, I'm used to using range, but Lisa needed the healing. I don't have my MRE up at the moment.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Still haven't gotten the don't get hit by any of them water mines thing.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
I guess she does damage when she dies? That's a little annoying. I never noticed that. 2 cleansing hearts. Yay! These are basically what I was after, were the cleansing hearts. Here's a total of the resin. Complete life flows on to and obtain Endora is for this BP period. So that's cool. Defeat bosses once. I've used 160 resin. Oh, these, so those count as domain challenges. Because I did 2. We've got requests and bounties, but I'll do those later. I should be able to get Mondstadt to rank 8 this week. Because I think I need like 400 or something like that. And if I do 3 of the 100s... Alright, well, no, I think I need 300. If I do 3 of the 100 bounties, I should be able to get there. So, if not, then whatever. But let's do the new Archon Quest. It's Ganyu.
Oh, yes, yes. They have the audacity to go after anything. The 7 dragons, gods. No ancient artifact that relates can escape their greedy ambitions. Still, this time is different. Who do they think they are, going after the Abyss Order's treasures? Oh, Traveler, it's you.
Huh? Ganyu, what are you doing here with Lan? Do you have a commission you need to post?
Hello. We were just discussing the treasure hoarders.
Yes. We were just saying how even the audacious treasure hoarders should know better than to mess with the Abyss. It's just too evil.
But we recently received intel from the Ministry of Civil Affairs that 2 big-time treasure hoarders in Liyue and Mondstadt are planning some big joint operation.
2 big-time treasure hoarders?
Yes. They're known as Big Sis of the South and Raptor of the North.
Oh, Raptor! Paimon remembers he tried to run away from Amber and Mondstadt. But who is Big Sis of the South?
Is she the boss, the treasure hunter? The treasure
You already
hunter
know
too?
something then. I guess you must have crossed paths with the treasure hoarders many times before.
Many times.
You are correct. She's the head of the treasure hoarders in Liyue. As I understand it, the treasure hoarders all call her boss. Some say that the god of thieves even bestowed a gift upon her for her exploits, making her big sis of the gods. But that's probably just a wild rumor.
Anyway, the treasure hoarders discovered some previously unexplored ruins that the Abyss Order has been secretly guarding in the shadows. Despite how dangerous that makes it, all the treasure hoarders can think about is what kinds of treasure could be inside. They have already devised a plan. They will send out a decoy to divert the Abyss Order's forces away from the ruins, then send an expert thief inside to steal the treasure.
To this end, Big Sis and Raptor have reportedly recruited a certain Grand Thief from Fontaine.
Grand
Interesting.
Thief? That's quite an impressive sounding title.
Oh, indeed. He is an extraordinary individual. The Grand Thief is highly respected in the treasure hoarders, in the same way that we adventurers look up to great adventurers.
Just like the famous adventurer Alice.
Ah, so you're familiar with the author of the Tevat Travel Guide, then? Correct. The Grand Thief is someone as renowned as her. So, despite being relative big-timers in Liyue and Mondstadt, Big Sis and Raptor had to put in a lot of work to convince a thief of his status to come and personally oversee this operation.
Alright.
With the major changes in Liyue recently, the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the Millelith already have their hands full. They don't have any time to investigate rumors about treasure hoarder activity. But anything related to the Abyss makes me feel like there is some unknown danger lurking beneath the surface. So I decided to come to the Adventurers Guild to post a commission.
Well, since I'm here.
Leave this commission to us.
Oh, thank you so much.
Good
Whenever
to see
there's
this in the
something
hands
big,
of a
we're there.
rival guild member. Well then, good luck. The guild will take care of the details of this commission.
I'm just really glad that the freaking commissions for today were in Mondstadt. Cause that would suck if I had to wait to do my commissions until after that. Which I very well could have ended up having to do if it weren't for that. So, ooh, the ruins are over here, huh? Alright, well let's go over here to Quinyon Peak. Because there's an Archon statue. And I want to heal everybody up real quick before I go doing any Archon quests. And then we will teleport here. Because this domain should take us to the spot right above where these ruins are. Or right below. Ah, yeah, right above. I was right. Excuse me. That's what I thought. I was just very confused. Wee! Ow. Explore Call to the Abyss. I'm going to pull my MRE back out. So I can heal Lisa because I apparently forgot to hit the forward button there. All of the Abyss. No cryo in party. Oh. I don't even have a cryo. I mean, I have Diona, but she's level 60. I'm level 28. I guess I'll bring Diona just in case. Cannot switch characters while climbing. Why are you climbing, Lisa? Get off that.
Leave it to me.
I have a cat. Follow the treasure hoarders. I mean, it might not matter whether or not I had a cryo or not.
There are signs of treasure hoarder activity here. They must have come to these ruins. Let's go deeper inside. Paimon sure hopes Ganyu's information is reliable.
I mean, this is Ganyu we're
There
talking
aren't
about.
many guards here.
She's
Looks like
literally an
the Broadway
Adeptus.
Abyss Order's forces really worked.
She's literally an Adeptus. If an Adeptus can't get information correctly, I don't know who can. Like, seriously.
More signs that a treasure hoarder was here. This should be the right direction. But why does it feel stranger and stranger as we make it deeper into these ruins? Be careful now. Paimon's right behind you.
Oh, there's a door of resurrection back there, I guess. Somewhere? Or further up or something? I'm not sure. Hello, traveler. Oh my!
This looks like a person. Could it be the Grand Thief? Why is he in that position? Is he praying to something? That's...
Yeah, it's a statue of the Seven? Some strange thing that I've never seen.
Why is
Whoops, I clicked the wrong one. Oh.
hanging upside down? And the statue's hands... Paimon remembers they're normally holding an orb, right? But this statue is holding... What is that? Paimon has a really bad feeling about this. And the Grand Thief hasn't moved an inch. Do you think he's... Hello? Are you okay, mister?
No reaction, nor any sign of breathing.
He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good.
What a terrible place.
Let's get out of here, and fast. We should report back to Ganyu and Lon.
No. Really? God dang it, Genshin. This is why I hate the fact that this game is like only online, even though it's not online.
Could it be why is he in that position?
Freaking Genshin, fix your stupid net code. Statue of the Seven?
Why is... And
Same dialogue either way. Well, I guess we got to see both the dialogues, so... Which, you know...
Hello?
Or I should say both reactions.
He's dead. Paimon doesn't feel so good.
How did he die?
Let's get out of here, and fast. We should report back to Ganyu and Lon. Now what?
At least it took me right back to that. Flee the ruins! Oh, I was supposed to go that way? Quick, switch characters so I don't die.
Go! I'll catch up.
Oh my! Whee! This is fun!
Go, Barbara, go!
This is that, the thing from the Wonderland thing. Oh, they must just respawn. I hope? Did they not respawn? Excuse me, game? I'm a little confused then. Cause I couldn't get. I'm very confused. Cause that was the reason why I had to get off there, was cause I had the 3 bubbles in a row. Like that, where it's a wall. What am I supposed to do if I can't leave the platform though? Like what's the point of the like side areas if I can't leave the platform for those? I can't run through. I am confused. Maybe if I don't step on the platform? Oh, everybody takes damage when I fall. Okay.
Go, Barbara, go!
Alright. I am still confused on that, but oh well. Hi!
You cannot spy on the secrets of the Abyss.
This is a new guy.
You have come here. You have seen our secrets. For this, you must pay the price. As a herald, I will mete out your punishment.
An
Abyss Herald. One Dane spoke of. Once we were tracking with Dane.
Dainsliff. Oh, I thought you were just a couple of pests that stumbled in here by mistake. So, you are with Dainsliff, that constant annoyance in our affairs. Did he send you here to die? His resistance against the Abyss has gone nowhere for a long time. There is nothing you can do to change the tide. The Abyss is unstoppable.
What is this power? Tyrant's never seen it before. Careful, please don't get cocky.
Well, he's a water guy.
It's a roar.
Let's go, let's go.
Not that Cryo seems to be doing anything about that. So, not really sure if Cryo is really as good as as maybe the game is thinking it's supposed to be against this guy, but now that I've got Noelle back,
I'll catch up.
you know, with her shield I can heal everybody up.
I'll catch up.
Missed. I'm sure there's some aspect to this that's maybe easier if you have Cryo, but I wasn't seeing it.
This power, it seems familiar.
I should have brought the Traveler as a character.
I see. So it's you. You are the one. In that case, I shall stay here no longer.
What a tough battle!
Meow.
You okay? Oh, such a strong enemy. Who knew the Abyss Order had monsters this powerful among them?
Seem to know me.
Huh? What is it? What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Let's just get out of here.
Right, yeah. We're near the exit now. Let's get out of this scary place before something even more dangerous shows up.
Traveler and Paimon swiftly leave the ruins.
So, we meet again. A little sooner than I had expected.
Hey, it's Dane!
Judging by your expression, it seems you just experienced something quite strange. Could it be that you encountered an Abyss Herald in those ruins?
Huh? How did you know that?
I've been on the Abyss Herald's trail. I didn't expect to find you here as well.
Actually, the Abyss Herald wasn't all we encountered. Traveler tells Dane about the strange statue and deceased
An
thief.
inverted statue of the Seven, holding abyssal power in its hands. No, I have never seen such a thing during my time fighting the Abyss, though I have had my suspicions. Tell me the rest of what happened in there. So you escaped the ruin depths filled with abyssal power, and then?
And then, as we got close to the exit, an Abyss Herald suddenly appeared and blocked our way. We fought a big battle with that thing. Maybe it hasn't gotten too far yet.
Yes, this is a rare opportunity indeed. Come, let's catch up to it.
Thought I was the one who was
Let's
who
go.
commissioned you.
Rare opportunity? With Dane helping out, maybe we'll be able to solve more mysteries about the Abyss.
Involuntary sacrifice. Quest complete. A herald without adherents. Talk to Dainsleif. Look for traces of the Abyss Order. Oh, because, you know, I did talk to Dainsleif. Because it has to show me the quest objectives that I've already completed. For some reason. It always does.
I'll catch up.
For traces of the Abyss Order. Right over here, okay.
I'll catch up.
Certainly a good couple of, you know, Abyss Order dudes over here. Oh my god. Enough with that. Oh, I'm out of that.
I'm here.
I can freeze this guy, but it does me no good. Because of his shield. I need an Electro to deal with this guy. But, you know, I don't have Lisa.
I'm here.
Also, this guy is stuck on this ruin guard, and it is so obnoxious. Good thing I can hit him through the ruin guard somehow. Or through the wall. Kind of. Help! I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. This guy's completely glitched out.
I'll catch up.
There he goes. I was able to pull him away from the ruin guard. Also, fire apparently does way better against that.
Those Abyss mages just now. Were they trying to ambush us?
Not doing a very good job of it. I was the one that saw them.
No. They were just digging through these abandoned ruin guards looking for something of value.
Oh, is that so? The Traveler here seems to like doing that a lot too. Looking for chaos devices, chaos circuits, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yep, those are important materials.
They wouldn't be searching for such ordinary objects. In fact, I was nearby investigating precisely because Abyss mages often come out from that ruin to explore. They seem to be searching the remains of ruin guards for a certain valuable object to take back to the ruins. However, they look disappointed, so it would seem they haven't found it yet.
Well then, why didn't you grab one of them just now and ask what they were up to?
Hey, Master D-Luke's done that before. Should be rougher with them.
I certainly don't mean to be merciful towards these monsters of the Abyss, but I have a feeling that their plan with this object is of major importance to the entire Abyss Order. One cannot discover the truth behind it through interrogation. Or rather, these Abyss mages likely fear something else, much more than they do a painful interrogation.
Something related to what we saw in the ruins?
All right, we shouldn't waste too much time here. Let's continue our search.
Look for traces of the Abyss Order. Down to the south we go. I saw a meme this morning, which was people do it. It's the astronaut meme where it's like, the first astronaut says, "Wait, so the Traveler is 500 years old," and the second astronaut's like, "Always has been." I'm like, was that not explained at the beginning? Are people just now realizing this? Like, pretty sure that was explained at the beginning when they mentioned that it's been 500 years since the beginning of the game.
Leave it all to me.
Oh, frick, it's a Ruin Hunter, and this one is active. Screw you.
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
I know that attacking with the spear there was doing nothing, but I had to wait for the cooldown.
As a good knight should.
I'd like to kill the Abyss mages before they get their shields back, Noelle. Thank you. Oh, there's this guy over here too.
Leave it all to me.
the Abyss Order, ruin guards sure are active around here. Seems wherever we find an Abyss Mage hideout, there's often a bunch of ruin guards roaming around too. Is that just a coincidence? Or...
There are no coincidences in the world. Everything is the fruit of seeds planted long ago. Just like your appearance in that tavern. Time is just waiting for those seeds to sprout.
I only heard about you by chance.
Forget it. Just some needless musings. The connection between the Abyss Order and the Ruin Guards is by no means incidental. Rather, they are both branches that have grown out and up from the same roots below.
Branches? Roots? What do you mean exactly?
Both originate from an ancient nation that was destroyed 500 years ago. Khaenri'ah.
Huh? Khaenri'ah? Really? The Abyss Order and Ruin Guards are left over from after the destruction of that nation? Oh. Speaking of Khaenri'ah, that's really a super ancient name. Oh, right. As your guide, Paimon should explain a bit here. A long time ago, the nation of Khaenri'ah was...
I know about Khaenri'ah. Because I have memories of
You
Khaenri'ah.
have memories of being there. But that nation was destroyed 500 years ago.
Is that so? Well, everyone has their secrets. You did not pry into mine, so I shall not pry into yours. But, if you would like to tell me, I will listen. So, the Khaenri'ah you saw, what was it like?
I can't hide it from him. Well, I can't hide it from him anymore. Dane and Khaenri'ah, it's worth a shot. The person who woke me up in that sea of flames. Can't hide it from him anymore. The traveler tells Dane about the sea of flames they saw 500 years ago and the god they encountered.
So that's the complete story, huh? Paimon thought that you ran into that unknown god first.
I see. So your first memory after coming to this world was being awoken by your brother from within that meteorite.
It seems your brother woke up first. But the question is, how long before you?
And then your brother told you that the destruction of Khaenri'ah plunged the whole world into chaos, and that you two should leave this world called Teyvat?
The destruction of Khaenri'ah? He said that?
That's what I heard at the time.
That destruction you witnessed, that's history from 500 years ago. It seems the first time you awoke in this world was indeed during that period.
Huh. So your brother must have understood this world better than you did, because he woke up first.
And it was shortly after that that you encountered an unknown god who blocked your path, so you couldn't escape.
Oh, Paimon knows this part really well.
I understand. When you awoke at that time and hurriedly tried to leave for another world, you didn't know anything about Khaenri'ah. But now, since you have come to gain some understanding of Teyvat, you are able to guess that the war you witnessed all those years ago must be the war that ended Khaenri'ah. Am I right?
If that's the case, you must have been flipping through all sorts of books during our adventure these past few months. Before going to Mondstadt, you had just looked at some vague materials. Later, we managed to gather a whole bunch of old books from all around Mondstadt and Liyue, but you told Paimon they were useless. So, the whole time you were just trying to learn more about Khaenri'ah so you could find your brother?
The second most promising lead after looking for the Seven, despite only having a place name to go on.
Oh, yeah. You can travel around the 7 nations to find the 7. But where can you go to find a nation that was destroyed 500 years ago?
I probably know more about Khaenri'ah than both of you. Khaenri'ah was a nation without a god. Not because it had a god that died or abandoned them, but because it never had a god to begin with. It was a powerful nation, built purely by humans. An unprecedented, flourishing, and glorious civilization. It was the pride of humankind.
A nation without a god?
Later events unfolded just as you remember. It was all destroyed by gods.
You mean that...
500 years ago, the gods descended upon the world and brought desolation to Kanya. The pride of humankind was uprooted and crushed, like a weed removed from the garden of the gods.
How could that be? The history books don't say anything about that.
It's horrible.
Yes, well, continuing to discuss the past now will only dampen our spirits.
Next time I see Ventia, Zhongli, I need to hear what explanation the gods have
Let's
for their
keep
actions.
moving. I will tell you more of what you want to know as we continue our search.
The plot thickens. So Conria was a nation destroyed 500 years ago by the gods because they had no gods. Very interesting indeed. You know what? Let me go here and then run down. It'll be easier to run down the mountain than to climb up the mountain. So. Makes sense though that we're starting to learn information.
Kendrick, come here. Take this and empty the bathroom garbage in it and that. We better look at that too. We got a lot of garbage and stuff.
Almost out of stamina. I was running out of stamina.
Michael, is this yours? These juices?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have an orange juice.
Here, take one of the ones that's already out of the package.
Oh, yeah, right here. Oh, okay. Well, I got it.
There you go.
I'll have it. I don't want to drink over it.
Well, I mean, if she's not gonna have it, just give it back to me, because I have others. I just didn't want her to pull the whole thing out when I already had some that were already out, but she didn't listen. That's normal. She never listens.
Over there! It's more ruin guards and abyss mages. Dane was just saying how these ancient machines are from Conria. So, did Conria have a lot of ruins that needed to be guarded?
No. Ruin Guard is the name modern people have given these machines. No one called them that 500 years ago.
No surprise.
These Ruin Guards were known as field tillers by the people of Conria.
Oh, really?
Field tillers? What a strange name.
They were farming equipment? So what's with the lethal
What do you
weapons?
think? Field tiller was just a code name. The people of Conria like to give code names to their weapons. The land is not to be tilled with farming tools, but rather is to be fought for with steel and blood. This is how the field tiller came about.
Okay.
Fought for with steel and blood. Well, that's an interesting way of understanding too. Paimon doesn't think it's a very positive interpretation.
After the destruction of Conria, these masterless field tillers went completely out of control. They wandered aimlessly over the centuries, gradually spreading to every corner of Tevat. Perhaps resonating with the sorrow of other civilizations lost to time, they found their way to various ruins across the land, where they lie dormant.
That sounds so sad.
Wandering aimlessly for 500 years.
Once you understand more, those details won't mean much to you. But no matter their past, all that remains of them now is the danger they pose. So destroy them all.
to me.
Oh good, the Ruins Guard is alive.
As a good knight
Field
should.
tillers, though. Okay. This guy, I figured, would be the hardest one to deal with. So now that he's down, I'm not too concerned.
I must leave no stone unturned.
The pyro guy, I can just, you know, hit him with some hydro and he's good. But I really didn't have any... without switching to Hu Tao, who would be completely useless against the pyro,
Needs assistance.
I didn't have anything that could really do anything
Leave
against...
it all to me.
What? Cryo. Normally I would use my Lisa and Barbara combo, but I apparently seem to keep forgetting to bother to put Lisa back into the group.
Someone needs assistance.
Okay, let me get rid of this guy. There we go. That'll help. Once this Abyss Mage is gone, it'll help with the Ruins Guard.
Time to clean up. I'll catch up.
There we go. Get freaking wrecked.
This Abyss Mage dropped a talisman. Could it be a communication of some kind?
This talisman seems connected to the Abyss Herald. But why would an Abyss Mage be carrying it? Perhaps it really does contain information about their operation.
But Paimon can't read the writing on it. Is that the script of Conria?
Engulf the faith of the enemy in flame, and bring glory to His Highness the Prince.
What? Is that what it says?
Loom of Fate initial operation. They, the Abyss, seem to be carrying out a large operation. The keyword here is Loom of Fate.
What?
It seems like they are still launching the operation, or rather, are still conducting preliminary tests.
Loom of Fate? What's that? Is it literally a fate-weaving machine?
Related to the inverted statue?
From the horrible feeling Paimon's been getting, those eerie ruins are super likely to be related to this fate-weaving operation. So, Dane, what message does this talisman contain?
I'm reading it now. An ambitious operation. But some parts are difficult to understand.
How so?
In short, the first phase of the plan is related to Osial, Overlord of the Vortex.
Oh, really?
The Overlord of the Vortex? You mean that god in the ocean?
We weren't able to destroy it last time.
What do they want with Osial?
It'd be the same as with
I
Dvalin?
know of your past heroics regarding Dvalin, and I also know of the Abyss Order's role in the Storm Terror incident.
Corrupting the ancient
Though
gods?
you may not have been aware of it at the time, you were thwarting an Abyss Order operation similar to this one.
Last time it was Venti's old friend. This time it's a huge ancient god. The Abyss Order keeps setting their sights higher and higher. Will the Abyss Order use their lies and dark magic to corrupt Osial, just as they did Dvalin?
No. From the contents of the talisman, this operation goes one step further. They won't just corrupt Osial's mind. They also plan to use the ancient technology behind the field tillers to completely transform Osial's body.
Oh, crap.
Is that even possible? So wait, the Abyss Order wants to make some sort of cybernetic squid god of mass destruction?
Cybernetic squid god of mass destruction? Whoop. What? These nicknames keep getting longer.
Very few people today truly understand the civilization of Conria. Though, of course, the accuracy of that understanding itself is difficult to judge. Only the Abyss Order has consistently sought out the remnants of Conria. Despite being far from human, They seek out this lost human civilization quite persistently. The talisman's message states that they will use the defiled statue as a base, attaching Osial's limbs to construct a mechanized god, and the new core that shall replace the orb usually held by the Statue of the Seven is the eye of the very first field tiller.
The eye of the very first field tiller? Oh, Paimon gets it! All those Abyss mages are looking for the special eye, right?
It would seem so.
Haven't found it yet. We still have time. Let's find the eye before they do.
This whole thing keeps getting more complicated. But basically, it all has to do with that eerie statue of the Seven we saw, right?
Yes. According to the talisman, the eye should be placed in the hands of the defiled statue, thereby imbuing the newly born god with the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
Of course.
Oh boy, the Abyss Order sure isn't holding back with this plan. Since no one knows where the first field tiller is, how about we take the information about the statue as the starting point for our investigation?
Statue. It looks like the animal Archon.
That tone-deaf bard is too difficult to track down anyway. Let's go to the cathedral first and ask around. Maybe we'll learn something.
The cathedral.
Huh? What's the matter, Dane?
Nothing. Let's get moving.
Snaring the power of the gods. Learn of the loom of fate. Don't know if these are in order of when I've earned them or no. When fate comes to crossroads, escape the eerie ruins. Bandit, the lunatic, and the pitch black enigma. Uncover the grand thieves' fate. We've gotten 3 achievements just today from this one series of quests, which is nice. I like when they give achievements for the quests because then you get primo gems. May only be 5 at a time, but it's more than nothing. 0 at a time is a lot worse than 5, so off to the cathedral.
A huge statue. The Grandiose Cathedral. The people of Mondstadt clearly spent a great deal of resources and energy to construct them. But how aware of this was the Animal Archon on receiving this gift? And how much did he give back in return?
Faith doesn't ask for anything in return, though, does it?
As long as the gods have a clear conscience about it all, there's nothing I can say about it.
Shh! We're about to enter the cathedral! Don't say anything bad about the Animal Archon! And actually, the Animal Archon is... never mind!
I never specifically said I would enter the cathedral. I'll leave you two to mingle with the sisters.
And calm.
Huh?
Space kitty doodles.
You are the honorary
I didn't know
knight
there
of
was a thing
Mondstadt.
there.
They
I
will
was looking
surely allow
away.
you to poke into these affairs with their utmost trust. Having me tag along would only make them suspicious.
Because they don't know you?
Correct. And just as our little friend said, I might say something bad about the church at any time. When a non-believer steps onto holy ground, the result is never pretty. I have never received the favor of the gods in the past. I don't see any reason I would need it now, or in the future either. That's enough about that. While we've been chit-chatting, the Abyss Order continues to act.
Okay, then we'll just go in ourselves can ask around.
I should warn you about one thing. Don't go mentioning the defiled statue inside the cathedral. The Church of Favonius wouldn't ignore the matter of the statue. But if they rashly tried anything against the Abyss Order, it would only ruin whatever element of surprise we may have. Also, meddling in the affairs of the Abyss usually doesn't end well for anyone.
Cut down all the plants. Now that I know that you can cut these down. Cut them all down.
Someone needs assistance.
Why? Because I was trying to pick up that pine cone. For no reason. Hello? Talk to Barbara.
Honorary Knight. Hi, how have you been? Do you need anything today? But I should first make it clear that if you need to borrow the Holy Lyre to Hermel again, we cannot oblige. It seems she hasn't realized it's just an illusion. Oh, we're here to ask some questions about something. Barbara, have you heard about the first field tiller? What's that? Field tiller. What does it do? Of course you wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, next question. Has the church ever lost the statue of the Seven?
You weren't supposed to mention that.
You're here to ask about that old story? Well, I didn't expect that. That was such a long time ago, barely anyone mentions it nowadays. A long time ago, there was indeed one statue of the Seven that disappeared one night without a trace. Nearly every member of the church joined the search for it, but it was never found. In the church's records, as you might assume, this incident has been called the Lost Statue of the Seven. Of course! Of course? Nothing? So do you have any other clues? Paimon means any other strange stories? Sorry, Barbara, but we can't tell you about the statue we saw just yet. Like Dane said outside, it's for your own good. Other strange stories? I'm not sure. Let me think about what other unusual incidents are in the church's records. Oh, the Tyrant's final fury? No, that's from another time. Probably unrelated. The Tyrant's final fury? Oh, this refers to a time of great danger that engulfed Old Mondstadt, the place now known as Storm Terror's lair. Many years ago, there was a time when balls of fire would rain from the sky whenever anyone approached Old Mondstadt. Balls of fire raining from the sky? How terrifying! People at that time believed it was a curse laid down by the god of storms, so they referred to it as the Tyrant's final fury. This strange phenomenon continued for about a year. No one was ever able to solve it. It just gradually ceased on its own.
It's not necessarily related to the Tyrant.
Right. Later, the theory of the Tyrant's final fury became less probable in the eyes of the church. Common reasoning dictates that the god of storms wouldn't shoot fireballs.
I mean, you're right.
Else that caused the disaster. Anyway, this incident might not be
God of
related
storms
to the
probably
lost
shoot
statue of the
lightning.
Seven, but I just can't think of any other strange incidents that might be. It's okay. Thanks anyway.
There's that pointless word, thank you. I can never get used to hearing it.
Hi, Rosaria.
Rosaria, it's you.
If you're looking for the Knights of Favonius, they're busy with those monsters again.
Those monsters?
Those monsters that tried to attack Mondstadt last time during the Storm Terror incident?
Wasn't that the Abyss Order? They're at it again?
Indeed. They're gathering in Wolvendom, causing great unrest among the wolves. Could it be?
Yeah, the wolves that aren't in Wolvendom at all?
The spirit of Lupus Boreas? As for what purpose, I can't say for certain. Master Jean has already headed off to Wolvendom. I must also begin to make a move myself.
Then I will go as well.
Master Jean said you should stay at the church and continue your work with the clergy.
But you're also a member of the clergy.
No worry, I'll go to help as well.
Right. We'll go give Master Jean a hand.
Oh, okay. If the honorary knight will be there, then... But please, everyone, be careful. May the animal Archon protect you all.
Talk to Dainsleif. So, off to Wolvendom. Interesting, though, that Dainsleif doesn't want to enter, like, holy ground. It makes me curious.
I see. Has the Abyss Order already launched a new operation? This could very well have something to do with the Child statue. We should go as well.
But what is the Abyss Order going to Wolvendom for anyway? Are they looking to do the same as they did with Dvalin? Not again!
No, that's not likely. Unlike Osial, who was just suppressed, Andreas died long ago. Today, it is just his spirit that stands guard over Wolvendom. The Abyss Herald may just be targeting the spirit of Andreas in an attempt to garner some information from one of the Animo Archon's old companions.
Go to Wolvendom.
Hey, Jordy.
I saw the flashing. I didn't realize it was literally just an iron chunk that was there. I do need to gather Mondstadt specialties, so I might as well do that while we're running through Wolvendom here. Get the wolf hooks, get the small lamp grass. Hello, Abyss Order.
The Abyss Order!
Don't underestimate the enemy. Let's take them now.
So how'd they get frozen when I wasn't Hydro? And I was also only frozen for like a split second. But I still got frozen even though I didn't have Hydro. And that doesn't make much sense to me. Unless I had Hydro from something I didn't realize. But like these guys are shooting lightning, so I don't know.
Let the show begin.
Get some Vaporize going.
I must leave no stone unturned. Yeah, I'll catch up.
Well, there was something that was getting the... Well, no, that was my shield. But that was Barbara's thing.
The closer we get to the top, the more enemies there are. Fits the Abyss Order's style.
We should hurry and find Lupus Boreas.
Yeah, let's go!
I'm not going any further.
Huh? Why not? Is it because you're afraid of fluffy animals?
That's probably not it.
Nothing to do with wolves. It's because Boreas was an ancient god, yet he willingly became a servant of the Seven. I cannot possibly agree with his actions. I don't desire any interaction with him. Besides, you're the one people like. I'm less likable.
You really despise the Seven, huh?
There's nothing special about gods anyway. It's just my opinion, and a word of advice. Always be on your guard when around gods. You shouldn't place too much trust in them. But at the same time, don't go too far in the opposite direction. Don't go trying to overthrow them or hunt them down, even if the god in question is your sworn enemy.
Don't trust them and don't hunt them. That's some awkward advice. Does Dane hate the Seven, or is he protecting them?
Why is your opinion so contradictory?
Lest I repeat the failings of my forebears, I will tell you one final fact.
Huh? What fact?
The destruction of the nation of Canria by the gods is the reason the Abyss Order now seeks to destroy the nations watched over by the Seven. Well, enough chit-chat. We should get back to business. I will go take care of the remaining Abyss Order members in the area. Try and keep your visit with Boreas brief. Afterward, let's meet at the entrance to Wolvendom.
There he goes.
There he goes.
What a strange man. Yeah, that's true. You
I missed
also
that?
keep your guard up against unfamiliar gods. At the Rite of Dissension in Liyue, your decision was very similar to what Dane would do.
And there's a lack of trust. It's best to just avoid the situation entirely.
Not the easiest situation.
Honorary Knight, Paimon.
Hi, Jane.
What are you two doing here?
Oh, Master Jean! So glad we found you. Rosaria told us that you came here to fight the Abyss Order, so we came to help.
Then your help is greatly appreciated. The Abyss Order's sudden offensive is very strange. They have surrounded Wolvendom. I am preparing to send out some knights to fight back. I just scouted out all of Wolvendom, but I did not see you. Rosaria told me that the Abyss Order is going after Boreas. But the Abyss Order and Boreas... What is the connection between them?
They just like to cause trouble. Do they really need a reason? The Abyss Order already went after Dvalin. It's not too surprising that they would also go after another one of the Animal Archon's buddies.
That is true. Regardless, whether the reason behind the present threat is clear or not, I will handle the situation. Honorary Knight, please go and check if Lupus Boreas is in any danger. This god's spirit... He does not often see people, but I hear that you have met him before. Maybe it is best that you are also the one to meet him this time.
I'll do it.
Okay, be careful. Thank you for your help, Honorary Knight of Favonius.
I'll catch you.
Dishonorable trial. Look for the Great Wolf King of the North. Okay, how did he not take damage there?
I'll catch up.
Oh, I'm disconnected again. I must, yep. I must be disconnected.
Someone needs assistance.
Because I can't pick up items, I can't deal damage. There it is. Oh my god. Really wish this game wasn't so dependent on its online that it doesn't use unless you're in co-op.
Someone needs assistance.
Seriously, MiHoYo, fix it. It doesn't need to be online. If it's not an online game. Take a hint from Minecraft. Doesn't need to run on a server unless it's actually an online game. Like, could you imagine that? If, like, in order to play Minecraft, you had to hook to an online server for every world.
Someone needs assistance.
Like Minecraft, it can be played co-op. You go on, you select play on this server, and you play on the server. But when you're not playing online, you don't have to be online. It's really annoying when I'm doing single player only content. And the game's like, oh, you got disconnected, by the way, so screw you. MiHoYo, please fix. There's got to be some way. There has to be some way to make it so that it can be both online and offline. Like maybe it just connects to a server when you connect to co-op, you know? And thus it doesn't need to be connected to a server otherwise. I don't know. But there has to be some way to fix it. Being strictly online, even when you're not playing online, can't be the only way to do it. It might be the easiest way, but that can't be the only way. Because it is so obnoxious when I'm in the middle of doing something and it's just like, oh, you're doing single player content. Too bad. You've been disconnected. Please, let me hurry your fix. Speaking of Minecraft, I was just thinking about that actually, literally last night. There might be, I'm not promising anything, but there might be a return to my 1.16 Minecraft Let's Play coming soon. Because there's some things I would like to do in my survival world before I convert it to 1.17, so... I'm just trying to get wolf hooks. Even though I don't need them, they are a Mondstadt specialty item. Since I'm here, I might as well pick up as many as I can. The frick?
And the Abyss Herald.
Oh my! They're trying to steal his soul. Spirit? Whatever it is.
Not welcome here.
So this is why you have to have completed Razor's story in order to do this.
So, the wolf's wretched spirit likes to raise wild pups now. You claim to be a guardian, yet your once sharp claws have clearly dulled since your days of godly glory. If you serve us, we can restore your divine powers you once held in the past. Lies. Lies.
What the heck is this ceremony? He looks like he's in a lot of pain. Oh no, is this the same thing they did to corrupt Dvalin's mind?
Wolves never surrender. But this can't go on.
Time for another round with the Abyss Herald.
No matter how many times you resist us, your efforts are all in vain. Bow before the abyss.
Yeah, so you messed with the wrong person. Get wrecked. You messed with the wrong person.
I'll catch up. Someone needs...
Ooh. He pulled out a, this must be what you needed the cryo for in the previous. That I just didn't end up encountering. I don't know. That really doesn't do anything to his shield.
Steady as...
Oops, wrong character.
Time to go.
That barely does anything to that shield either. I have not actually figured out the proper elemental reaction for Hydro.
Leave it all to me.
This is what I don't like about the whole shield thing. Like, he's got no health left. The only thing that's keeping him alive is the shield. The problem is that in order to knock down the shield, you have to perform a specific elemental reaction. It's sort of the issue I have with this idea of 7 elements, but only 4 characters. Because at most, you'll have 4 elements. Again, Pokemon gets around that by allowing you to have multiple elements per character. This game does not do that. You know, you might have just 6 different Pokemon on your team, but through a combination of 4 different moves for each Pokemon, you can have the grand total of, what is that? I don't know, 6 times 14? What is that, 24? Okay, Diona's shield here is doing big damage. So I'm just gonna run around and keep popping her, like, shield, you know, her elemental thing here. That did nothing because he did that. That's annoying. Ow. Whoa, that pushed up my cooldown. What? That's even more annoying.
Leave it all to me.
Got him.
I'll catch up.
Yeah! Alright, I'm supposed to be doing something. How's that, Hilly Troll?
The ceremony was interrupted. How fortunate for you. How does an old spirit have such determined will? No matter. This is but a small unforeseen variable. Our grand scheme will not be affected.
You say that.
It disappeared again!
At least we stopped it this time.
Thank you. You came. Just in time.
Human Lupercal. I am ashamed that you must see me in my present state. But still, the Abyss Herald underestimated my strength.
Lupus Boreas never refuses trial, but scary outsider, not respect trial rules. I too didn't see the trap.
Wait, so you mean the Abyss Order had everything prepared to corrupt Lupus Boreas' mind, then lured him out under the pretense of challenging him in a trial?
Is that your fault, Razor?
Thank you. In the future, my claws must get sharper. You smelled danger and came here?
No, we heard about the danger. Paimon's nose doesn't even know what danger smells like. Besides coming to help, we actually have something to ask you about too. Excuse us, Mr. Wolf God. Do you know anything about the first field tiller?
I pay no heed to the contraptions of humans. I know not what this field tiller is. Though there was indeed one human-made machine that I can never forget. It entered into my proving ground by accident, and I mistook it for a challenger. But it could not think, only fight. It was designed as a pure killing machine from top to bottom. I eventually damaged it greatly with one of my attacks. Before it fell to the ground, it fled the proving ground.
By the sounds of it, it's possible that could have been the very first field tiller, right?
Could it spin?
Yes, it could spin, leap high into the air, and even shoot fireballs. Although no match for a god, it was stronger than even many who wield visions.
Fireballs? Hey, didn't we hear this somewhere else recently as well? Anyway, this pretty much proves that the first field tiller came to Mondstadt, doesn't it? It sounds like the first one was way stronger than the mass-produced ruin guards that came after. But in this story, it was damaged at the proving ground while fighting the Wolf of the North.
Don't know. But did we help?
Yes, you were a big help. Thanks. We need to keep investigating something super important. The Abyss Herald may have left, but the Abyss's forces are still attacking. You two be careful.
Yes, I see. More danger. Bigger danger. You too. Also, be careful.
Well, that was some good intel. Quick, let's go tell Dane.
Soul set apart. Talk to Dainsleif. So he's over by the entrance, which is right here at the teleport waypoint, so might as well go back. Hi, Dainsleif.
Dane, there you are. Did you see Master Jean?
I saw her, but purposely avoided her. As both the Lion Fang Knight and active Grand Master, she naturally would have some reservations towards me. If I'm not careful, one day I may find myself becoming the object of one of her investigations. But back to the matter at hand. I defeated some of the Abyss forces, but wasn't able to gather any information. Did you have more success?
Trevor tells Dane what they learned about the spirit of Lupus Boreas.
I see. Well then, we can more or less figure out where the first field tiller ended up.
Huh? Really? Just from the Lupus Boreas story?
Information combined with a more comprehensive analysis. For example, the old story you told me you heard in the cathedral.
The Tyrant's final fury.
Exactly. The strange story told to you by that young sister, long mistaken to be a curse rained down by a deceased tyrant.
Fireballs raining from the sky were probably missiles. The ancient people of Mondstadt would have seen the fireballs for what they were.
Ah, Paimon gets it. So the Tyrant's final fury was really just missiles fired from the field tiller after it ran from Wolvendom. After it was damaged in the fight with the Wolf of the North, it must have wandered into the ruins of Old Mondstadt and stayed there.
Right, kitty.
Then, whenever anyone got close, pew, pew, boom! It would fire a ton of missiles at them. Until one day, it finally broke down for good, and the fireballs stopped raining from the sky. Back then, the people of Mondstadt hadn't seen many ruin guards before, so they came to interpret it as the Tyrant's final fury.
It looks like we need to make a trip to Storm Terror's lair and comb the entire area.
No need.
What do you mean?
I remember.
Huh? You mean... Oh, Paimon remembers too! We saw that abandoned ruin guard sitting atop the tower when we went there before. Can't forget something like
that finally is coming into play. Okay. Okay. I was wondering if that was ever going to come into play. Let's see. Where it at, though, is below me. On this side. I wondered when this guy was going to come into play. Because he has. He's sort of been sitting here since the beginning.
This is it, right? Okay then. Use your elemental sight to look for the eye. Ooh, so what did you see? Huh? Nothing? Oh, but Paimon was so excited. What's going on? Are you sure you did it right?
This requires another method. Using elemental sight on a field tiller is of no use because it is not powered by the elements. Let me give it a try. And done.
Oh.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss Herald has been seeking all along. The eye of the first field tiller. All of the ruin guards today are just replicas of this machine. As the prototype, its combat capability was unrestricted.
Oh boy.
Prototype? Oh, Paimon doesn't know that word. Is it another ancient term from Conria?
As the Abyss Order has surmised, if this eye is placed in the hands of the defiled statue, and if the limbs of Osiel, Overlord of the Vortex, are attached to the statue, there you have a mechanized god. And this newly born god will have the power to topple the divine thrones of Celestia.
What an extreme and dangerous operation.
Yes.
Then, what should we do with this eye?
Hide it somewhere no one will find it.
No. I'll guard it myself.
Huh? You? Dane? You won't go and do anything crazy with it, will you?
You may doubt me if you wish, but I must ensure it does not fall into the wrong hands. No matter where we may hide it, they will find it. And as for the Church of Favonius, well, you know I don't trust them.
Well, that's the 4th time I've had to reconnect the server just today.
Ooh, so what? Huh?
This requires using elementals. Let me give it a try. And done.
Wow!
The very thing the Abyss, all of the ruin guard.
Prototype?
As the Abyss, and if the limbs of, and this newly born god will have the power to top. Yes.
Then, what should we do with?
No.
Huh?
You may doubt me, no matter where we.
Oh!
But our work isn't done yet. To avoid any further repercussions, we must also take care of that defiled statue.
By doing what exactly?
We can't have the church get involved. Let's handle it ourselves. As for what I mean by take care of it, naturally I mean to completely destroy it.
Destroy it? That's a statue of the Seven! As well as being a really important cultural relic, they're actually divine too! Well, good thing we didn't tell Barbara earlier. Otherwise she'd be going completely bonkers right now!
Do the Seven really expect me to help them look after what belongs to them? Let's go back to those ruins and destroy the inverted statue. If we are lucky, we will also run into that Abyss Herald. I'll make sure it doesn't get away this time.
Teleport waypoint unlocked. Okay. What teleport? What waypoint did I get? Did I like get a new one up here or something? No? Huh. I don't know what teleport waypoint just unlocked. That might have just been a glitch. Where it, like, unlocked the waypoint that's up there in Storm Terror. Just gonna come down here and grab these real quick. As well as this chest. Can never have too many crystal chunks after all. Explore Call of the Abyss. I'm gonna bring the Traveler along this time because I feel like that'll be fun.
I will protect
I'm gonna keep Noelle in the party though.
Ooh, I'm gonna take
Yeah, it wants me to bring another cryo. Guess I'll keep Diona just in case. If we use her elemental burst thing, it'll work, I guess. Search for the defiled statue.
all that running around, we end up right back here again. Look
Yep.
at us. We barely escaped this place last time, and now we're strolling right back in. Gee,
Open a different way.
surely we must be some of the bravest adventurers in all of Teyvat. That or the stupidest.
That is the stupidest, right?
Creepy statue. We just need to follow the path we used to escape last time. That should take us right to it. Yep, that'll work. Let's go. And remember to be on your guard.
They sure like their bubble mazes, don't they? There's a chest over there. Frick! This is gonna be a pain. I can already tell that much. Like, what's even the point? I get caught in the bubble, I have to break out of it, and then it's just like, oh, you fall to your doom at that point. Why even make me struggle? Like, why not just pop? It's just adding insult to injury at this point, really, by doing that. I wonder if I missed any of the chests last time. At least I can pop. At least I can get out when they're like above a platform. Or resurrection activated.
Looks like we're here. An eerie, lifeless, dark chamber. I understand the evil aura you were describing earlier.
Oh, such a scary place.
Be careful to not be overwhelmed by the power of the defiled statue. The Abyss Herald. It's here.
Hello.
Sense correctly. You are just as vexatious as ever, Dainsleif, enemy of the Abyss. I sense your soul is stained by terrible bloodshed, perhaps from your darkest nightmares, unless... Oh, and something far more dangerous. You reek of a corruption familiar to me.
I bet Dainsleif is from Conria.
We are the same. We're both dangerous. But dangers from outside of the Abyss Order must be caught and caged.
It is your words that forever reek of corruption. Time to silence you!
Seriously, he really does remind me of Dimitri from Fire Emblem Three Houses. I can't, like, not see it. I really can't.
I must leave no stone unturned.
I see that exact scene just there, and I go, nope, yep, that's Dimitri. Like that was Dimitri from freaking Fire Emblem Three Houses. It was.
Windblade.
This group is not good against these guys at all. Even if I had brought, like, you know, a good cryo, like, even a good cryo wouldn't be good against this freaking Pyro Abyss Mage.
Shaken and stirred.
I feel like that really is like the only thing I can do with Diona is hit her freaking elemental burst.
Think you can bully me?
After that, it's immediately like switch off her. Which is never a good sign for a character. Unless they are specifically meant to be like support only. Which in a game like this does not really work. Gonna be honest. I know there are characters who are better at support. But in a game like this, a support only character does not really work. Problem is that I kind of have to, like, I don't really know if I'm doing more damage to his shield by just staying on Diona and freaking running around and waiting the 20 seconds for her elemental thing to come back. Something that he's doing is increasing the time on my elemental burst. Because hers is only like 10 seconds or so. But it's like 15 right now. And it's kind of obnoxious.
You've been a naughty boy. I must, as a dutiful maid, will.
This'll work. Maybe? I figured Crystallize might be pretty good. Because I can get it off over and over again here. It's about as effective as running around and waiting with Diona. Honestly. Which is... It's not a good sign. It really is not.
Shaken and stirred. Let's go, let's go.
Also, I'm surprised they didn't give me oh my god. That ability there. That one increases the time on my elemental burst.
Think you can bully me?
That's like 5 seconds to it. Which is really annoying. Good grief. We actually get to see the Traveler fight. Get him, Dainsleif. Uh-oh. Oh, crap. I knew we'd see him at some point.
Prince.
Oh, crap. It's about time. It's about time. Aether.
You mean?
He has dialogue. Finally found you.
Wait! He just blocked an attack against the Abyss Herald. Your brother and the Abyss?
Lumine, why are you with Dane?
What?
Uh-huh.
You've been separated for so long. Why are you asking about something that doesn't matter?
Your brother knows Dane?
Aether, we meet again.
What?
What's going on here? Dane knows him too?
Oh no.
You shouldn't team up with this man. He is my enemy.
Aether.
Hold on a second. Stop saying things that don't make sense, Ether. Yes.
But it must be said. Don't try to stop me. Don't try to stop the Abyss. That man Dainsleif was the Twilight Sword, one of the royal guards of the final dynasty of Conria. 500 years ago, he failed to prevent the destruction of Conria.
I saw that coming. Rather that Dainsleif was from Conria.
The curse of immortality was laid upon him, to forever wander the wilderness, while he watched the people he was supposed to protect turn into the monsters of the Abyss.
You're saying Dane is from Conria? The same Conria that was destroyed 500 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
And you said the people turned into monsters? You're trying to tell Paimon that the Abyss Order is not only related to Conria, but is actually the people of Conria themselves? And the whole thing about Dane being your enemy... Oh, Paimon's so confused.
Tell me all this later. Let's go home.
Home. Yes, of course. Home is wherever we are together. But I cannot go with you to the next world to find a new home. At least, not yet. Until the Abyss has engulfed the thrones, my war with Destiny will see no end.
Destiny?
Listen to me, Lumine.
I want to see this cutscene from the other side, too. Like, with Aether here as the main character. Because I want to... I'm curious if there's any difference between the dialogue. But also, even if there isn't, I would really like to hear Lumine's voice acting for these
I have already
lines.
traveled through this world once. Once you reach the end of your journey as I did, you will see for yourself the true nature of this world. So we'll meet again. Though we need not rush, sister. I have more than enough time to wait for you. We have always had enough time.
Oh boy. Well.
Left. Oh, don't be too sad. We'll find them again. Look on the bright side. At least we got some really useful information.
You're right, Paimon. There's hope.
Uh-huh, that's right. At least now, as well as the Seven, Dane is also a key part of finding your sibling too, right?
Once we get to Inazuma, we should keep that in mind as we look for more clues.
That's right. By the way, what they said just now is all pretty confusing. Did you understand it at all?
I was too confused, couldn't focus on my brother to really listen carefully.
Well then, let's go over it again.
Travel and Paimon try to recall as many details as they can.
First off, that Abyss Herald called your brother Prince.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like your brother is leading the Abyss Order. Even the Abyss Herald answers to him. Still, we don't know for sure if he's the highest ranking leader in the organization.
I mean, usually if there's a prince, there's a king or something of that nature, but Not necessarily. There are ways to have a prince without somebody higher than them.
Also, your brother said that he
Or a
wants
princess.
to engulf the thrones and go to war with destiny. What the heck does that mean? Could it be he wants to destroy the Seven and the Seven Nations? Next thing, turns out the Abyss Order monsters are really what the people of Conria turned into after their nation was destroyed. This story is just plain terrifying. And Dane is from Conria too. He witnessed its destruction 500 years ago. But he didn't turn into a monster. And now he's fighting the Abyss Order. So that's why your brother said that Dane is his enemy, right? But if the monsters of the Abyss are the same people that Dane protected all those years ago, then why is he enemies with the Abyss Order now? Also, how come after all this time we've spent searching for your brother, it turns out he's on the side of the Abyss? What's up with that?
Have many new questions, but few answers.
You're right. Then we can't let ourselves get down about it now. Our journey's not over yet. Let's get a move on. Time to leave this terrible dark place and get back to the surface where the sun shines bright. If your brother wants you to reach the end of your journey, show him what you're made of. Come on, traveler. Let's go.
Act 4 complete. We will be reunited. Achievement complete. We will be reunited. Just gonna go ahead and claim this chest over here. Also, are we just not gonna destroy the statue after all? Because that's a bad thing. That we're not destroying the statue after all. That's a bad thing. Dainsleif has the eye and he just went into the abyss. And we're not touching the statue. So this is gonna come back and haunt us later. Guarantee it. Like, the fact that we did not destroy that statue will haunt us later. We will be fighting that Osile mechanized version. Guarantee it.
Coming.
I like that the domain is just not here anymore. It's just the rocks. It's like they just take this little crack in the rocks here and they're like, oh, well, we'll just put a whole domain here in this little crack. And then as soon as you're done, oh, it's gone now. No more domain. Well, that was interesting. We learned Ether, as we have now confirmed his name is. I thought it was Aether, I'll admit, because Aether, yeah, it is usually, you know, A-E-T-H-E-R is usually pronounced Aether. But we now know that it's Ether, so I will be able to pronounce it properly now. Well, we've learned that Ether's, you know, as we already kind of suspected, he is the bad guy. But, you know, we really did already know this, so it's not a surprise. Ether / Lumine, you know, depending on which side you're playing. So, we now know for a fact that the other traveler is in fact the bad guy.
I'll catch up.
Or are they? It would not surprise me if they pull a big twist like that. We now know that all of the, you know, the hilly trolls and things like that are not horrible evil monsters. Yet we will continue, obviously, to kill them. Because that's just what you do in RPGs. Even when you know that they're not the bad guys anymore. Silence, you raving lunatic! Defeat the Abyss Herald. We will be reunited. Plate, we will be reunited. 186. Awesome. That should give me enough starlight to then buy another which then we can use to get one further. We're nowhere near the 10 wishes. Like, that was, I think, our 3rd on this. This might be our 4th. So we're nowhere near the 10, so we're not going to get characters or anything in these wishes. I'm hoping that I get Rosario next drop. Next character pull. Because I really do need a cryo. Diona is terrible, as I have come to find out. Chongyun probably is not bad. I just never have an interest in playing him. So that's just a personal gripe. So I don't think I'll have an issue with Rosario though. I've seen her and I've played her in that trial. She seems pretty good, so I don't think I'll have any issues with her. I don't know what else to do in Genshin, because we're out of resin, we're out of everything. We've completed literally every quest that's available. I think we've even done all the hangouts, right? Yeah, we finished all the hangouts. So I don't even have those to do. I still can't freaking get the stupid thing that I need, the pole arm for the for this. I know that if I get enough of the crimson agates, I think if I collect every crimson agate in Dragonspine, it'll push the tree up to level 8. And that will earn me the pole arm as well. But I don't know where any more are. Like, I need 9 more, and I only know where 1 is. And that one that I know where it is, I don't have the slightest clue what to do to get to it. Because it's behind a piece of blue ice. The problem with that is that, I know obviously you use the Scarlet Quartz to open that, but there's literally no Scarlet Quartz anywhere in that area. And so I have 0 clue how to get it. So, and that's the only one that I know of where it is at this point. I don't know where any of the others are. So, I don't know where else to look. I've been around all of Dragonspine like 20 times now looking.
I'll catch up.
It's something I'm gonna have to like pull out a guide, I think, in order to find. Because probably even if I find it, it's gonna be more of those really like well hidden ones that I don't know how to reach. So I'm probably gonna have to get a guide to find the rest of them at this point. So I don't really, like, I don't know. I don't think there's really anything else to do Genshin-wise today. I mean, we did 2 hours of Genshin, which is great. We do still have like an hour and a half-ish of the stream. So we could do something else since we're done with this at the moment,
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned.
Ow. He has a shield, okay. I was just concerned about being disconnected again, because I was swinging and not lowering his health. But then, I hadn't seen his shield at first. That's all. So, it is okay. But seriously though, MiHoYo, please. Stop being Nintendo. Please fix your netcode. I know, some people are gonna tell me, well, Storeen, it's just because your internet's crappy. I would believe it was my internet if it weren't for the fact that I have a friend who has vastly worse internet than me and never, ever gets disconnected from the game. It is not something in my internet that is doing that. My friend has considerably worse internet, and he never gets disconnected from the game. So there's something, I don't know. I really don't know what it is. It's something in the game that doesn't agree with something. So something is broken somewhere. I don't know where. I would like to know where. I'd like to know why. If only I was a big name Genshin streamer and MiHoYo actually knew I existed and was like, hey, we'd like to figure it out. That would be nice. But I'm not. But yeah, I mean, I'm running around here looking for crimson agates and I'm not seeing anything. So I will try to figure out where they are at some point. I'm really not too heavily concerned, I guess. Yeah, we'll get the spear, lance, whatever at some point. But for now, again, we've got like an hour and a half still. And we're basically done with Genshin. So it might not hurt to just go do something else.
Someone needs assistance.
But in regards to Genshin, if you guys have been enjoying the VOD, if you're watching on YouTube and you have enjoyed the VOD, feel free to subscribe. You can check the... Oh my god, I hate you so much. Hate these guys with the big shields. Takes forever to break their shield. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Hopefully, you know, the whole, like, them mentioning, you know, let's go to Inazuma and all that. Hopefully that's kind of an indication that that means we're going there pretty quick here. I mean, it's been 4, you know, big patches and we haven't even gotten, like, a hint that we're even gonna go there yet. So hopefully that'll be like patch 1.6, because I know somebody said something about like patch 1.5 is like data mined or something to be data mined, leaked, something like that to be Chasm, which would not surprise me.
Someone needs assistance.
But we'll see what happens. But in either case, again, if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you've enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe. You can check the link down below to the playlist.
As a dutiful maid woman,
So you can catch up on all of the episodes so far. I don't know if there will be more Genshin streams until there is new content again. Just because, like, this is the newest content and it just came out, so there's probably a good couple weeks before there's going to be new content. So that's a little unfortunate there, but you know, what can you do? So, But we've got a lot of other stuff to play and do anyway, so it should work out fine. Duplicate character. Yeah, shut up.
As you wish.
Just swap the characters, which is what I wanted. Swap their positions. Just one of those minor, like, quality of life things that MiHoYo should add. Is like, oh, just swap the characters at that point. Yeah, I have no clue where there's even, like, any more Crimson Agates, so I'll try to figure that out, and we'll go from there. But in either case, there is a link down below to the Discord. You can check that. And also, there should be a link to the stream, twitch.tv/SereneInc. In both cases, you can come out, hang out with us, chat with us, etc. And with that, I'll see you guys next time. See you later.